Ano nga ba yung mga maliliit na detalye sa nangyari sa laban ng Bren Esports at Alter Ego na kailangan nating malaman? Sa Mobile Legends Guide na to, iisa-isayin natin lahat ng mga maliliit na detalye na pwedeng makatulong sa atin para lalo pa tayong mag-improve. Pero bago tayo magsimula, lahat ng sasabihin ko sa video na to ay base lamang sa experience ko. Okay? Let's go!
Some out. He is not going to gotta get armor. There's no way I'm going to be able to take you all in one fell swoop.
You're right. Now that we put it into perspective, it's all about the damage.
Simulan muna natin sa laning. Kung mapapansin nyo, 1-3-1 yung lineup ng Bren habang 1-2-2 yung lineup ng AE. Pero kung makikita nyo sa minimap, dahil nakita ni Flap TC na dalawa yung katapat niya sa top lane, kaya mag-a-adjust agad si Lasty. Sunod, kung mapapansin nyo, hindi mag-i-start sa mid lane yung Claude. Unang advantage niyan, mas mabilis magle-level up yung Matilda. Maliban doon, dahil Luyi yung mage ng Alter Ego, possible na maharas nila yung Claude. Pero mapapansin nyo pa rin na halos sabay lang yung rotation nilang dalawa. Magkakaiba lang pagtapos nila kumuha ng red buff. At dahil wala namang ganong importanteng nangyari, kaya diretso na tayo sa pagkuha nila ng red buff. Kadalasan pagtapos mo kumuha ng red buff, kukuha ka ng crab sa side na yon. Pero maganda yung gagawin ng Alter Ego dito. Para ma-deny nila yung crab kay Claude. Imbis na sa top lane mag-crab yung Ling, sa bottom lane siya magka-crab. Pagtapos niya kunin yung crab sa bottom lane, pupunta siya ng top lane para i-deny din yung crab doon. Makikita nyo dito, dadaanan lang ng Ling yung mid lane para mauna siya sa top lane.
For both of these players right now, Silly Boy picks the fight.
Oh, he takes a little bit of damage here, but I don't think it's going to be a full commitment just yet. 3 more seconds until the turtle comes back up, and that Bren, they're calling in. Oh, the Blazing Duet gets a little bit onto Odil, but it's just to clear that wave. Again, this is about the macro play. It's about those objectives.
Isa sa mga naging problema ng AE, hindi nila in-expect na sobrang aggressive ng Bren pagdating sa turtle. Isang dahilan doon ay si Flap TC. Kung mapapansin nyo sa minimap, pagtapos siya mag-clear ng top lane, dediretso agad siya sa turtle. Yun din ang dahilan kung bakit mananalo sila sa teamfight na to.
Jumping the dispersion as well. However, Udil in the back line doesn't manage to get on out. First blood is secured. It's going to be a full fight here, but it's not looking good for Alter Ego. They've already lost their Ling in the process as Bren is going to take full control over this matchup. Yeah, trying to get out. His passive is going to heal him up, but Leo Murphy is on the run. He's going to get hit by the Swallow.
Dahil nga 1-1 yung nasa top lane, kaya hindi yun basta-basta makaka-backup. Naagaw din ng Ling yung turtle, kaya kahit papano nakabawi pa yung AE. Kung sakaling nakuha ni Carl TC yung turtle tapos naging 3-for-1 yung trade, magiging malaking advantage agad yun para sa Bren. Pagdating naman sa bottom lane, maganda yung outplay na gagawin ni Ribo dito. Sa sitwasyon na to, tingin ko dikit pa yung laban ng Lapu-Lapu at Yusong. Pero dahil ma-outplay ni Ribo si Yam, kaya makikita nyo yung mangyayari. Pagdating naman sa top lane, makikita nyo dito pipiliting i-deny ni Flap TC yung crab kay 1-1. Kailangan nyo tandaan, napaka-importanting ma-deny nyo yung mga farm sa kalaban. Yun yung isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit kahit naiwan mag-isa yung 1-1 sa top lane, hindi pa rin ganun kalaki yung naging lamang niya.
In any real danger or force him to go back into base.
Ooh, look at this duel down bottom though. Yam is getting bullied.
Oh,
And here comes Lasty.
He flickers right on top of him. Can he get the kill? Yes, he does. He secures that. A bit of...
Ngayon, punta naman tayo sa sunod na objective. Isa sa madalas na ginagawa ng Alter Ego bago kumuha ng turtle, kinakat muna nila yung opposite side. Kung mapapansin nyo, pupunta muna sa bottom lane yung Ling para tulungan yung Yusong mag-cut, tapos sabay sila pupunta sa turtle. Ang problema nga lang dahil nga sobrang aggressive pagdating sa objective ng Bren, kaya nasisimulan na agad nila yon bago pa man dumating ng mga nasa kabilang side. Maliban doon, isa sa mga naging problema ng AE is yung 1-1. Dahil nga masyadong malikot yung mga hero ng Bren, kaya nahihirapan yung 1-1 magpa-stack. At dahil hindi niya magamit yung ultimate niya, kaya ito yung nangyari.
Further than this, and now Few, he's trying to look for any opportunity to chase them down. Gets a little bit of a shield. Can he take out Pi? No. Oh, but Cartesi, he uses his battle mirror image forward and aggressively to take him out. It's a 1-for-2 trade.
Isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit nag-pick pa rin ng 1-1 yung Alter Ego kahit malilikot yung hero ng Bren ay dahil meron silang Akai. Kailangan nga lang makahuli muna yung Akai para mas madaling makapag-stack yung 1-1. Ang magiging problema nga lang nila katulad nung nangyari nung huling teamfight dahil maaga namatay yung Akai kaya mas nahirapang magpa-stack yung 1-1. Ngayon punta na ulit tayo sa sunod na objective. Kung mapapansin nyo, sobrang bilis pa rin pumwesto ng Bren. Bago pa man lumabas yung turtle, nakapwesto na agad sila doon. Ang pagkakaiba nga lang, mas nauna na yung one man bumack up kesa kay Flop TC. Isa sa tingin ko naging dahilan dito ay akala nila papuntang top lane yung Ling at Akai. Kaya hindi agad nakareact si Flop. At dahil doon, kaya nangyari to.
Selly Boy trying to get into the fight, but he can't do anything about it. Lo Yi, even with the rotation, is going to turn this fight around. Udil finds the opportunity and gives a free fight to his team. Well done, 4 for 2 in favor of Alter Ego.
Maganda na yung nagawa ng Alter Ego sa teamfight na yun kahit nakuha ng Bren yung turtle. Ang problema nga lang, nakabawi pa kahit papano si Flop nung napatay niya yung 1-1. Lalaki sana yung lamang ng Alter Ego kung hindi napatay ni Flop yung 1-1. Pagtapos noon, pinilit din basagin ng Alter Ego yung mid lane. Kaya nagkaroon na naman ng isang mahabang teamfight.
And you see that rotation cut off all the exit points for Brent Esports. They were all conglomerated in an open area. This just, it's not as close as you think it is, especially when they're that close together. But wait, hold on, Leo Murphy using the Hurricane Dance. I'm trying to go for the run here. Brent was not happy about that fight, and they will find a retribution.
Pagtapos nila mapatay yung Yusong, medyo magiging aggressive si Lasty dito. Susubukan niyang patayin yung Akai. Ang problema nga lang, masasalubong niya rin yung 1-1.
Is trying to make up for that big trade that they lost. And right now, Pi is just putting a beat on Lusty. I don't think he's going to make him pay.
Oh, Selly Boy, he's going to pick up this kill, luckily, and Pi is able to pop his ultimate just in time.
Sa sitwasyon na to, 8-minute mark, nakakuha ng dalawang turtle yung Bren, isang turtle yung Alter Ego, nakabasag ng dalawang tower yung Alter Ego at isang tower yung Bren, kaya dikit na dikit pa rin yung laban. Ngayon, punta ulit tayo sa sunod na objective. Kaya pa rin kanina kung mapapansin nyo, nakaabang na agad si Carl TC sa turtle. At dahil nga kayang-kaya niya ng kunin ng mas mabilis ngayon yon, kaya hindi naaabot yung Alter Ego.
Does have the endless battle, and Yutong ends up dying off screen there. Okay, that's not likely, but now Selly Boy in a little bit of trouble here as he gets hit by Lusty, but he's still able to rotate on out of their battle mirror image to make sure he doesn't get hit.
Pagtapos kunin lahat ng turtle, ang sunod na objective na kukunin ng Bren is yung mid lane. Napakaganda ng gagawin nila dito para makuha nila yung mid lane. Kung mapapansin nyo, ipipressure nila yung top at bottom lane, tapos lahat sila pupunta sa mid lane para mabasag yon. Ito yung isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit napaka-importante na alam nyo dapat kung paano man-pressure ng lane.
So it's like, you know what, Bloodlust X sounds like a pretty good idea. Oh, is this going to be a fight gonna break out here? Is Lusty looking for an opportunity?
There is some damage present. I mean, Kartezi is a simple battle mirror image away, but right now it looks like the name of the game for Bren Esports is to regain parts of the map. Hence, they're not picking any fights unless it's Flapteezy who knows he can get in and out at will. It's all about trying to regain bottom and mid.
Yep, and here's the golden staff purchase. This is huge. View already.
Oh!
Dito mapapansin nyo, low HP na yung tatlong hero ng Alter Ego. Maliban doon, basag na rin yung first tower nila. Ibig sabihin, hindi na sila dapat nakipag-teamfight pa. Mas maganda siguro kung tinuloy na lang ni Ling yung pag-split push niya.
To survive with the Aegis as well, but Yam has to trade off. It's going to be 2-4-0 in favor of Bren as they look to be even more aggressive.
Dahil sa teamfight na yan, kaya lalong lumamang yung Bren. Makukuha nila yung second tower ng Alter Ego, maliban doon, madedenay pa nila yung blue buff ng Ding. Yun din yung dahilan kung bakit makukuha agad ng Bren yung unang Lord. Dahil nga masyado nagre-rely ang Ling sa blue buff, kaya importante na bago sila makipag-teamfight, meron dapat ang Ling nun. Hihintayin lang ng Bren ang 12-minute mark para mas malaki yung Lord na makukuha nila. Pagtapos makuha ng Bren yung Lord, napakagandang depensa naman ang gagawin ng Alter Ego.
And it's Luminous too.
Yeah, Luminous Lord is going to be a huge win here as Selly Boy just, again, knowing that his team is behind. Look at, ooh, it's like so aesthetically pleasing.
Like synchronized swimmers.
Yeah, it looks so good. They get the last tier too. Luminous Lord crashes into the inhibitor here. Are they going to push the agenda? Rotation comes down, and yes, they are. Flapteezy trying to get into the back line here with the final blow already coming through. Lusty looking for an opportunity to get on top of Leo Murphy, but it isn't going to be enough. Few getting caught out of position here, but it doesn't matter because it's Matilda.
Maganda yung ginawang depensa ng Alter Ego sa Lord na yun. At dahil nga wala na ang Lord, tapos naging aggressive pa rin ng Bren, kaya ito yung mangyayari.
So good. The Wisps are doing some major damage here, but now Carteezy getting to the backline with a blazing duet. He's holding his ground. He takes it back. Pi not even using his ult at that point in time. And finally, Udil gets the kill with the dispersion and the rotation here. Finally, the Journey of the Dragon is going to be pushed onto Udil, who uses his Winter Trojan to protect himself. Gam going in. He wants to chase this down. He's not going to let Rebo get away with this anymore. Rebo on that Lapu Lapu 1v3. The man on a mission to survive longer than no man has done before. Rebo finally goes down.
Run.
Maliban sa namatay na yung tatlo sa Bren, makikita nyo napakaganda ng ginawa ni Celiboy dito. Isa sa mga kailangan nyong i-take advantage kapag nakabawi kayo or kapag namatay yung mga kalaban nyo, dapat i-deny nyo yung buff nila pati yung mga jungle creeps. Yan yung dahilan kung bakit mas lalong tumagal yung laban. Maliban doon, kung mapapansin nyo, masyado na naging aggressive yung Bren. Kahit walang objective sa side na to, nakipag-teamfight pa rin sila. Maliban doon, wala silang damage dealer dito kaya hindi sila dapat nakipag-teamfight. Yun yung dahilan kung bakit nabasag yung top lane nila. Sa sitwasyon na to, nabasag ng Bren yung third tower ng Alter Ego pero dikit pa rin yung laban. Kailangan lang nila hintayin yung sunod na Lord. Pero maliban sa Lord, isa pa sa mga paraan para manalo ang Bren, kailangan nilang ma-deny yung blue buff ng Ling. Kung mapapansin nyo, susubukan agawin ni Pew yung blue ng Ling pero ito yung nangyari.
He picked up the Wind Talker. There you go. If it's a Wind of Nature for Claw.
Maliban kay Pew, napakaganda ng huli na gagawin ng Akai dito. Pero dahil merong Wind of Nature si Carteezy, kaya ito yung nangyari.
You can't make these moves anymore, and now they find another pick. This is what Leo Murphy has been waiting to do. However, the Blazing Duet takes them out. He is not going to get his moment just yet. Sully Boy coming in pretty hard. Drops down with the Blade Storm, and now Flapteezy looking for an opportunity to take him out. He has the execute, but Sully Boy on the run makes it out of there, and it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Pi, can he get this kill onto Lusty here? I'm pretty sure he has. Oh my goodness. Lusty, crossbow tag being popped, and now he has to 2v1 this situation. Perfectly able to cleanse himself out of there. Rebo trying his best, flickers forward, misses it as well. Udil saves the day, but Pi, what an absolute alpha chat.
At dahil nanalo ang Bren sa teamfight na yun, kaya susubukan nilang kunin yung Lord. Kung mapapansin nyo dito, kakabuhay lang ng Akai tapos wala pa yung Yuzong. Kaya napakaganda ng desisyon na Bren na hindi ituloy yung Lord at makipag-teamfight muna.
But he did buy time. Enough time to actually force a wave up top.
Yep, and now this is where it gets really dangerous here. They want to take this. They want to take this Lord away. Sully Boy is just dancing around, but Fuse trying to zone him out of their final blow. Coming in from Flapteezy, he finds two. This is a great opportunity as they get the Blazing Duet. Few comes in, pulling the rest of the team, but now Pi on the run. He can't do anything. He uses cleanse super early on. No Aegis in the way of the dragon will help secure him in his grave.
Dahil sa teamfight na yun, kaya nakuha ulit ng Bren yung Lord. Pero maliban doon, kung mapapansin nyo yung Matilda at yung Chu, pipilitin pa rin nilang habulin yung Ling. Hindi maganda yung desisyon ng support at tank dahil nga pag namatay sila, tapos meron silang Lord, masasayang lang yon. Pero dahil magiging aggressive si Celiboy, kaya ito yung nangyari.
He's gonna be marching down top again, and right now, Sully Boy catches Few. Few gonna be able to dash through, but only by him 1 second more. There's not much Lusty can do.
Yeah, I mean, Lusty, he's gonna use the way of the dragon, but it's a little late now, and yeah,
No
just
damage.
saying hello, hi, nice concussive blast. It's not gonna do much, but Carteezy walks in, says, "Ha! You thought this was just Lusty? Say hello to the rest of the Bren fam."
The revenge of Rebo. He comes back strong.
Namatay yung Ling kaya mas mahihirapan silang mag-defend. Pero napakaganda pa rin ang defense ang gagawin ng Alter Ego dito.
Announced as soon as M2 was even announced, we all knew this was gonna be it.
Oh yeah, and perfectly done. They're able to get both inhibitors. Gam is forcing the fight, forcing the situation to allow AE some breathing room to get rid of this annoying Luminous Lord, but that doesn't mean that they win just yet. This doesn't mean it's game over.
Nabasag na lahat ng tower ng Alter Ego pero kaya pa rin nilang pumalag dito. At dahil nga napaka-importante ng blue buff sa Ling, kaya kapag na-deny yung blue buff na yon, lalong mahihirapan yung Alter Ego. Makikita nyo dito, na-deny na ng Bren yung blue buff ng Ling, at yan na rin yung magiging dahilan kung bakit mahuhuli nila yung Ling.
Lusty, he's got no damage. Few does not scale into this game in comparison to Udil, who will absolutely chunk you out. And that's why Flapteezy is saying, you know what? I've got to get MR, I've got to get armor. There's no way I'm going to be able to take you all in one fell swoop.
You're right. Now that we put into perspective, it's all about Carteezy. That's the damage. Sully Boy goes down. Flapteezy takes him. And yes, It was unfortunate, but that's exactly what happens when you don't have enough energy.
Exactly, and Flapteezy making sure that battle spell is used to maximum effect, and Mew is there to pull Lusty back into safety, but they can't seem to end this, but they will get this Lord for free. Two members beside Brent with all three forcing the fight. Wait, Alter Ego, can they actually pull this off? They're trying very, very hard. Rebo trying his best, 1v5, can he pick it up? A godlike coming in for Flapteezy, who comes in to clean up the fight. Rebo is still holding on strong as Lusty turns around to say hello, hello, as Few gets chunked out. Carteezy is coming in, he wants to end this fight. Big battle mirror image comes in, blazing to wet, he's got it, and there you have it. That's gonna be the game. GG, well played, going on to Bren Esports.
Sana marami ka natutunan sa guide na to, at kung meron kang guide na gusto mo ipagawa, i-comment mo lang sa baba at susubukan gumawa ng guide tungkol doon. Kaya kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe, hit mo na yung subscribe pati yung notification bell. Basta lagi mo lang tatandaan, kung gusto mo mag-improve, just master the basics. I'm out.